Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to the final of the battles for Group B, as well as the final video for the group stage of this YouTubers tournament. Group A finals came out yesterday, and now we're going to decide which 4 YouTubers from Group B will be making it through. In this round we will have Zardar taking on Skabs Gaming, we will have Loremaster of Sotek taking on DahvPlays, and we have Deacon taking on the Gobbo King. Let's have a look over the map and then we'll get straight to the first round. Our forces deploying on the east and west side of this map. This will be the final map for the final round of the group stages, and we haven't picked the prettiest one because we encourage our players to play dirty when possible. So this is going to get really messy really quickly. So as you can see, going on from the west side to the east side, you've got this road, which is only the real solid piece of ground you've got, open ground. The south side of the map is all swamps and little islands and open, so great for ranged units, great for hit and run tactics. Then you pan over to the north side of the map, where it is just all trees and woodland and hills, which would be great for fast movers and outflankers, vanguard, hit and run, as well as melee. Of course, the fact that you've got this open plains in the middle, it's going to be very interesting to see how the players optimize this based on their armies and their builds. I guarantee some good games in this one, and especially for the final round. Remember, our players will be playing to make sure they are in the top 4 of the group stages to make it to the knockout phase. If they lose here, they're out. So let's see how they get on. With that out the way, the first round will be Zardar with his Beastmen versus Skabs Gaming with his Dwarfs. We'll go over Zardar's army first. I got a bit mixed up with the notes there. We have 4 units of Ungor Spearmen at the front. We have 3 units of Bestagor Herds in the back line there. We do have a bit of a scattered formation here, which I do like. We've got Mugoth the Shadowgave over there. We have a Brave Shaman of the Wild with a Shygor. You know, he's just going to be spawning another Shygor, isn't he? Because he's mean like that. We have a couple of units of Razor Gore Herds. Don't see them often. And on the far flank over here, we've got some Harpies. We also have hidden in the woods in this corner some Chaos Warhounds of Poison. And all the way over here, we have 2 Ungor Raiders and some Centaurs with throwing axes. Skabs with his Dwarfs. He's got as a front... Where is the front line? Interesting. His front line is all heroes. So he's got Longbeards. 2 units, I believe, of that. Yep, is that a 3rd unit? There is 3 units of Longbeards. We have a Runesmith, Ungrim Iron Fist, and a Thane. We also have a cannon set up, the Regiment Renan, the Grumbling Guard, and the Dragonback Slayers. Always good picks. Over here, we've got some more Longbeards hidden in the woods, as well as the Peak Gate Guard, and some standard Slayers. Well, standard as you can get. Over here, we have the Skoda Guard. And are they hidden as well? Yes, they are actually hidden in that little patch of trees there. Oh, I love it. Is there anything else? No, the dwarves are quite centralised. Beastmen everywhere. Battle takes 9 minutes. Oh dear. We've got... And the beastmen outnumber the dwarves 2-1, which is not bad. Though, I've got to say, if this cannon doesn't aim right, this will end in disaster. So let's get the battle going, because I just want to see if the first shot actually knocks him out. Nope, they're going to move forward, apparently. Probably just getting themselves into range. Let's say they took the cannons. Right, so the Beastmen have got to be on the aggressive here, because dwarves, they'll just happily pound from a distance. You missed. Guys, you... Oh, they hit. No, they definitely hit. Nice hit there. Razor Gore Herd starting to move forward. The main front line is moving forward now for the Beastmen. Outnumbering 2-1 shouldn't be a problem. Of course, you've got the fast units coming in here. These archers are now going to prove a problem. The Dragonback Slayers are on the move. Got the Chaos Warhounds over there on the move. And where's the Harpies? Harpies are there. Not sure what Margov's doing though. Cannons firing away quite happily, taking a nice bit of damage off that Shygor. But I think that Shygor will be in range soon. Yeah, I think he is. That's going to pose problems. In comes the Raiders, taking back the Dragonback Slayers. That was probably the best pick because they don't have much armor. But he's gone for the Cape Pig Guards instead. These guys have actually found the Skoda Guard, which is not good. They're just going to get ripped up by those Chaos Warhounds and throwing axes. boom, there we go. That's going to cause some problems. The front line is now going in. And what's this? He's set up so they could get a flank hit on them. That is not a great move. Thane's now in combat. We've got a front engagement here. And that was a giant rock being thrown there. But these guys aren't doing much either. The cannons, I believe, are still firing at the Seagull. But there's a second Seagull. Has he been knocked down? Yes, the first one's been knocked down. We got the Razorgore herds here. Oh, no. The Dragonback Slayers will cut these guys up. Run. Pull back. And they do, in fact, pull back. Leave them out the way. The Ungol Raiders have actually been left on the hill. The Harpies are moving in to cause problems. And these Besticle herds now coming in are going to cause a lot of problems. But these guys have big hammers and fancy uniforms, so that's probably going to give him an edge somehow. Yeah, but got some flank hits going on here as well. If you look, there is some breaking on the Beastman side, and the Dwarves are now pushing forward, but they have got the Ungol herds trying to get in. Oh, here comes Unger and Iron Fist. Gonna make them start breaking. The Centaurs are getting in there, throwing support with their throwing axes. The Chaos Warhounds nearly finished those guys off finally, but this is a good surround for the Beastmen. These Razorgores need to get in there, and they are now starting to move. In comes the Razorgore herd, still being chased by the Dragonback Slayers, and do these seem a bit organised, like kind of in lines? But here they go, they're going to get some good charges into the cannons there. And I think they're going right past them and getting into the back of these guys as well, so they're multi-charge there to try and break as many as they can. He's still not getting involved yet. Is he meant to be moving up? I'm not sure, but the Harpies are charging into the back, probably just a bit of harassment. The Ungols are actually being the long bitch here. Slowly but surely, and the Centaur, look at all this range attack, and these guys are finishing that off. Yep, the Skolda Guard are now out, and the Unger and Iron Fist will just get ignored because he's unbreakable. Look, these Longbeards are just running, and these have... What's going on? What? Okay, and they're just going to leave those Dwarves there to take them on. All these guys, like, look, all in this ranged attack, just whittling them away here. We've got the Beastmen are now pushing on here. The Razorgore herd has been broken because of the Dragonback Slayers. Here comes some more Longbeards now, but we do have reinforcements coming in for the Beastmen. These are... Oh dear, I'm getting tongue-tied now. Seagulls are taking quite a pummeling. They've had the cannons fire at them all the time. In goes another throw there. Just missing the cannon there. But as you can see, it looks like the Beastmen have successfully split the Dwarf forces up. We've got some archery shooting in the back here, which will finish them off quite quickly. Yep, and we've got Besticles coming in as well, so that group's probably gone. The Skodas are actually wavering, but they are back, so they might be able to help. Though they haven't done much so far. Ungrim has actually got these guys to go out of control. He's cutting them up at the back, but they try and hold the centre. But they're getting a pincer move, and look at this on all sides. And this is what... Oh, Harpies have now moved on the cannon and broken them. And the front line is going... Oh, here he is. Have you just walked all the way? Chaos Spawn as well, cutting in there, getting into the front of those guys. Doing a nice bit of damage there. There's not more... Oh no, we've got Chaos Warhounds wavering, but that's not a problem. As you see, the Dwarves have been beaten there. Now these Ungol Raiders and the Throne Axes can now focus on this big group here. Try and take them out. And it's not looking too good for the Dwarves. It looks like there's some Longbeards have actually... Oh no, these are the... Yeah, Dragonback Slayers are now taking on the Seagull. Very good move, but they are being swamped by Ungol Spearmen. But that's a good move because it takes the Seagulls out of the fight pretty much. He is going to go down. And there is a second one, but he's about to disappear as well. Because he's the summoned one. So he'll disappear soon. But unfortunately, it feels like too little too late. As these Beastmen have done a beautiful surround on these Dwarves. These guys are now going to get the Peak Gate Guards. And the Longbeards will probably get beaten, especially with that commander. Oh, and especially with the Harpies. Oh dear. And we've got more Besticles and Ungols coming in that are just shooting in. Even though the Besticles are wavering. In the middle here, the Beastmen are keep breaking, but they will keep coming back as well. Centaurs, Throne Axes need to get back. Cannon crew gone, and the Razorgore herd is getting into a better flanking position. And there are now Dwarves starting to break, which is never a good sign. There's not much more to really say. I mean, you've got all these guys now flanking around. Oh, they're going to charge at the reinforcements because they don't want them into the fight. Probably break them as soon as they make contact, especially the Razorgore herd once they get in there. There you go, the Peak Gate Guard are now breaking, the Longbeards are shaking. With all this jumping on them, it's not going to last long. Those Dwarves have now broken as well. Looks like the Seagulls have been beaten, the Longbeard. Dragonback Slayers are taking on the Ungol. And we do have a Brave Shaman of Wilds, kind of skimpering away there, trying to get away from the Dragonback Slayers. I believe there's more Chaos Spawn been summoned in here as well. Of course there has. We do like a good bit of Chaos Spawn in this tournament. But now it is just the Beastmen are running rings around them. They can just take them out there. There's a This is not looking good. There's 2 minutes left to go, but the numbers are hugely. There you go, 85 dwarves to 500 beastmans. They outnumber them well over 5 to 1 at this point. Most of them breaking. Got Uncle and Iron Fist, of course, unbreakable. Doesn't care. Will keep fighting to the end. But if he's the only guy standing, there's only 10 guys left now at this point. Boom, that's him. They're just going to surround him now. And I think the next 2 minutes is just going to be... Is it 9? Oh, there's 4 of them. There's probably some more Slayers somewhere then. Must be. Nope, that's it. You got 4 Slayers over here. Another Cycle's been summoned. Was that necessary? Probably. Yeah, with those 4 there and that 1 there, it is definitely down to the Beastmen now. It's just a matter of time. Yep, 3 guys left. Yeah, there's 2 guys there. And Ungrim. We'll fast forward this because I'm nearly 2 minutes, and it is literally just surrounding him. I think the dwarves sort of just gave up at this point. I mean, yeah, there goes 1. There you go. Now it's just Ungrim. The Dragonback Slayers have found their doom, which is what they wanted. And Ungrim Iron Fist is just taking on the entire swarm. He's outnumbered 1 to 467. I like those odds. He should do fine. And oh dear. Never mind. Look at that though. Fantastic game there by the Beastmen. Well played by the Dwarf player. Well played by Skabs. Zardar Total Warrior. That was a brutal game there. Margov, who came in there, he got 44 kills. The Brave Shaman got no kills, but he summoned 2 Sargals, which probably did a lot of kills. The Ungor Spearmen, 4, 6, 27, and 8. We then have the Besticle Herds, 33, 45, 38. The Archers did a great job. The Raiders, 15, 16. The Centaurs were 30. The Wolves of 21. Harpies, 25. The Razorgore Herds, 30 and 24. Finally, the Cygor that was part of the army is 32 kills. If we look over Skabs, there's definitely a lot of kills going on here, with Ungrim getting 66, the Runesmith 10, the Fane 20, the Longbeards 39, 74, 53, 71. We then got the Slayers with 32, the Grumbling Guard of 62, the Dragonback Slayers of 54, the Piggate Guards, the Hammerers of 88. The Skoda Guard unfortunately taken out really quickly before they could really do anything for the 3 kills, and the cannon only got a single kill. I suspect that was the Cygor before they got finally taken out. So there we go. For this first battle, the last round, Zardar Total War takes the win, and Skabs unfortunately lost commemorations, but it was a good play by both. Just Beastmen got the surround of the Dwarfs, and they didn't have enough numbers to finish it off, unfortunately. So, Battle 2. We got Loremaster of Sotek with Vampires versus DahvPlays with Chaos. This should be a very interesting matchup here, guys. Let's see how these 2 good players do. Starting with DahvPlays. Nope, Sotek's got the Vampires. DahvPlays has got the Chaos over there. I'll get it right one day, honest. So, he's got a flanking force here of Black Knight and Black Knights of Lancers and Barden. We also have some Khan Wraiths there. Very nice choice. Got some Voldgeists. Is that what they're called? The big flying guys, those. We have 2 units of zombies at the front, 3 units of crypt ghouls at the back. Got a couple of Grey Guard there, 1 unit of great weapons. We also have a Vargulf and a Necromancer, but we also have this guy, Helming Ghost, is it? A Ghost? Pretty much, I've been told he's not used that often. So it should be interesting to see how this ability, this unit does in this matchup. If we go over to the Warriors of Chaos, we have a unit of Mordor Horsemen of Thrown Axes, vanguarding at the front there to scare ahead. We have 2 units of Chaos Mordors holding the front line, 3 units of Chaos Warriors, all with Halberds as the second line, a Dragon Ogre Sugov as support. We also have a unit of Chaos Spawn guys. Hooray! That would be very good against the undead. Also, a Hell Cannon. So we're seeing all the good stuff in this Battle for Chaos. A hidden reserve of Chaos Warhounds of Poison, Archon the Ever Chosen on a Steed, and a Exalted Hero as well. Is there any other units I should know about? Any at all? A lot of people like to hide things on this map, even though there's not much places to hide. Nope. We'll get started. 5-minute battle. Vampires outnumber them slightly, a couple of hundred, but not much. But they have the mighty Hell Cannon. First shot, here we go. Is it going to get a good hit? No. No, it's not. Even if I hit them, they're zombies. Very little, you know, to worry about. Here you go. These guys will scare flies off because of their thrown axes. Obviously, there's no range with undead, so these guys can quite happily just go in and pick a few units. still not great hit. Kind of just suck them a bit. Guys, pull back. I mean, they're shaking just because of the amount of undead that's coming towards them, which is quite impressive that they have that sort of debuff. I believe that's another shot firing their hail cannon. And another miss. But it looks like the flies are now moving in, so they're going to pull back. Are they going to get the charge in? No, it looks like they're just going to get away. Look at... Oh, I think they're catching up with those, though. I would not want to be at the back of this formation. A few shots going, and it looks like they've ran out their charge momentum. So they're going back in the air. They finally flew them off. That was quite impressive. Oh, we do have these knights, though, that have just kind of stopped. There you go. They get a charge into the flank of these Chaos Mortars, but getting counter-charged by the Chaos Wards of Hellbirds, which isn't going to end well. We also have a unit trying to sneak up here. No, I don't know how much you can sneak. Oh, we got these guys coming in now. Flank charging into the Chaos Ward, and then put them back again, because I think he's just going to go for the Hell Cannon now. Yeah, now the Hell Cannon's been left unguarded. He's going for that, because Archon, the Exalted Hero, and the Chaos Warhounds have gone for the Black Knights over here. Also, we have Flaming Sword of Ruin. Oh, on the Calm Waves. That's just going to destroy them. Yeah, they're just calm through them now. And the Black Knights over here, the Lance of Barden, have charged into this new Chaos Mortars, but the Dragon Ogre is going to deal with them. The Harpies are actually being beamed back by the crew, as well as the Chaos Spawn coming in. And there's some Throne Axes coming in there, so they'll probably break shortly. And looks like the Black Knights have been beamed by Archeon and his pet hounds there. Fantastic. Calm Waves had to pull back. And the main forces of the Vampire Counts are now coming in. But if these Chaos Warriors for Hellbirds, it's going to cause a lot of problems. Yep, those Knights are pretty much out. The Crypt Ghouls are trying to get involved. Oh, we're going to have a match of the monsters. But we have a Flaming Skull coming down here. Very nice. Taking them out. Not sure who's going to win in this matchup though. Oh, what's this coming down? It's not going to be for the vampires yet. Wind of Death, guys, straight through the middle. Oh, fantastic hit. That did so much damage for the undead there. Fantastic. Look, it's immediately broken those mortars. What's going on here then? They're still trying to fight them off. I thought they were beamed, but their horsemen have gone in there as well. Chaos Spawn taking some damage. These guys have secured that flank from those undead cavalry, which is fantastic. There you go, we have, yep, Magical Ammunition trying to keep these leadership going, but the Graveguard are taking on the Chaos Wards of Hellbirds. In comes the reserve though, hopefully to finish them off. Over here though, it looks very much in the Vampire Count's favour actually. Hell Cannon taking a shot. Oh, I think that was some friendly fire, but who cares with Chaos. Crypt Guard chasing them down, and it looks like the Vampires are getting the upper hand here. We've got some Skeleton Warriors have been summoned into the Mortar Horsemen, which as you can see is going to immediately make them break. Not looking good. Chaos Spawn there. Oh, that was a good hit. It hit some Chaos Warriors, but it will be fine. But what's going on over here? He's moved off, leaving the Dragon Saga to just cut these guys up, which he'd probably quite happily do, to be honest. Got, what was that? What? Oh, there's two knights there. They're not gonna. One knight there. That's not gonna last long. But this flank is now breaking. Got the Chaos Spawn trying to get involved. Archeon, of course, won't break with the Exalted Hero, so they should be able to take out these Calm Waves and then move on to the Graveguard. Once again, oh, the Chaos Mortar Horsemen have come back. They're trying to take out this Vargelf here. Was that a point blank range into it, or did it go over there? I'm not sure, but now they've moved off. Chaos Spawn dealing with the Crypt Ghouls over there. Here comes the Dragon Saga. Those Chaos Warriors are probably out of the game, but they can hold those forces down while he goes and tries to destroy the Helming Ghost, the cart there. Looks like these guys are trying... Oh, we got more Skeleton Warriors have been summoned, but they're taking him out. And the cannon has actually been destroyed now, guys. That is a small victory there, but an important one. The Dwarf Cannon crew will now probably just take on these Skeleton Warriors just because they've got them better. What just happened there? Wow, that was a hell of a hit there by Archeon there. Nearly finished him off. See, the Wars of Chaos are rallying on the outside now, where the undead are running out of power. Oh, yeah, we've got some shots coming down here. The Chaos Spawn smashing through this unit of ghouls and the cart. The Dragon Ogre is trying to take out the Graveguard, who have got all sorts of abilities on them, as you can see. This flank, as I mentioned, has been beaten, but they actually rallied and coming back to fight the zombies. Even these Graveguard are starting to waver a little bit and start falling apart. That could be because the HQ's been smashed out. Oh dear, the Dragon Ogre and the Chaos Spawn have finished them off. And you see, yeah, army losses, they just fall. And that is a victory to Chaos. Whoa, I generally thought Chaos were losing that one, but taking that guy out took out the army pretty much. So Archeon, the Overcharge, have 110 kills. The Exile Hero of 21. The Marauders 8 and 55. So a bit of a mixed hit there. The Chaos Wards of Hellbirds 55, 22 and 12. The Mordor Horsemen, 14, but played a big part. The Chaos Warhounds, again, only 7 kills, but their poison would have played a big part. Chaos Spawn, a lot of people just completely ignore them, but against undead, 67 kills. If you get them against the weaker stuff, they're unbreakable and will just mule fuel them. Also, the Hell Cannon, nice 46 kills, and a lot of Loremaster of Sotek's energies were spent hitting that Hell Cannon, and didn't really get much out of it, which is unfortunate. And of course, Dragon Ogre, Sargoth, as you can imagine, 81 kills. Very nice. And kind of the MVP, because he took out Loremaster of Sotek's general, who got 24 kills. The Necromancer didn't get any. Zombies, as expected, 3 and 1. The Crypt Ghouls, 28, 33 and 20. The Graveguard, the 31. The Calm Raves with 24. And the Graveguard with great weapons of 53. Then we get to the Cavalry, which I think was a bit of a disappointment. The Black Knights, 25 kills, got shot down really quickly when they tried to get around the flank with the Ever-Chosen, Exalted Hero and the Wolves. Shot them down really quickly. And the Black Knights of Lancaster did a bit better, 42 kills, getting into the thick of fighting. These guys only got 1 kill for the amount of cost as well. That is not good. And the Vargov only got 6. The one was the Hell Cannon. I think at that point it didn't really matter about the Hell Cannon too much. So there we go, guys. That is a win for DahvPlays over Loremaster of Sotek. We've now moved to the final round, which is Deacon with his Lizardmen versus Gobbo King and his Beastmen. This will be the final match of the group stages. Let's see how they both do. Alright, guys, I think we're guaranteed a good final round. As you can see, 11.5 minutes. The Lizardmen have 2,601 lizards. Oh my facepalm. Someone's gone skinks in the swamps, and the Beastmen have 794. If you can't see the blob of red, it's that. Over 2,500 skinks. Oh dear, we do have some Chaos Warhounds here. Gonna be the first to die to all this. The main Beastman army hidden in the forest here is very nicely done. We got a good solid core of Besticle Herds, Ungol Raiders at the front. We also have a Brave Shaman of Shadows. Love it. We have Khazrak, the One-Eye. 2 units of Monitors of Great Weapons. I think those Great Weapons are going to be overkill in this one. We got Harpies flying over here, and on the scout over here, Warhounds with Poison. And should have been sneaking behind, we have 2 units of Centaurs, both with Great Weapons. The Lizardmen have deployed purely in the swamps, because of course they get their bonus to the Aqua ability, Thingy-Mabob. So I'm going to try my best to get everything covered. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 units of Temple Guard. I think it's 4 units of everything. We've got Skin Cohorts on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that, I believe? Yep. Then we got a load of Skinks and Javelins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got like 5 units of Skink Skirmishers at the back. This force is led by a Saurus Old Blood. That's pretty much it. It's just Skinks with a core of Temple Guard and a Saurus Old Blood on a Code 1. Are we ready for this? I'm not. Let's get started. So I suspect the first like minute or two is just Gobbo King trying to get his head around what the hell he's looking at. I mean, who expects this? Most of the people fight there, but this is just all Skinks, all on the water, so they're all going to get a little buffs from it, though I don't think it's much, is it? What is it? That you don't actually say, do you? Oh, aquatic. Well, other units of small stature struggle to fire and move in shallow water. Aquatic units excel. Okay, that is literally it. Okay, so Gobbo King trying to get himself into a formation here that can take this. I mean, how do you approach this? It is. So we're going to fast forward this one, because I think it's going to be the first few minutes just Gobbo kind of looking a lot. How do you crack this nut, really? Chaos Warhound's going around the back. Got the Harpies and the Centaurs going around the back as well. And I think that's the other Chaos Warhound. Kind of go around the back, and as you can see now, we got Deacon is moving into position, so but he can now get hit on multiple sides, so I don't know how this army's going to go. Nice little column formation. Here comes the main army, though, coming straight down the side, and I think Gobbo King's plan here is to just move straight through the centre, and in comes the initial charge guys of the Bestigors, going up against these Skin Cohorts are going to be cut up, but they're there just to take the charge, and the Temple Guard will then counterattack. That is a lot of javelins and skirmishers being thrown at those Bestigors with no shield. But straight in there, they're going to do so much damage. In comes the Temple Guard, going to start moving in as well. Oh, but what have we got here? Oh, we got the Mustafar Merisma on the Temple Guard that's going to do a nice bit of damage. In comes the Warhounds and the Bestigors here to get in the flank. We also have, what's going on here? That is, oh, that's just general debuff. Invable info, and in comes Kazakh, the one-eye. He's just going to run over these skinks, guys. He's just going to run them over. On the back here, we've got the Harpies jumping on the skink cohorts and losing, but that's probably just sheer numbers. Chaos Warhounds taking on the skink cohort. The Centaurs of Great Weapons are smashing these skinks to bit. And it's more going to be, do the numbers actually pay off? A beautiful charge. We're going to see so many flying skinks, guys. Look at them. Oh, what a, oh, look at them all. If you're a friend, if you like this, it's look away now. You might find the following footage offensive. Oh, flying through there. It's almost difficult to keep up where everything's going. It's just a moss pit, guys. I can't really report on this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the final round of the group stages and how ridiculous some of these battles can get as the skinks. I think that's him saying, "Oh bugger, we're doomed." Was that? Yeah, start running. Yeah, I'm starting to understand how these men work. The Chaos Warhounds are falling back as expected. Harper's coming back. But this formation has suddenly been smashed up and is now playing in the hands of Gobbo King and his Beastmen. This is what he wants. Just to, oh, there was Monocles going down though. That is, they're starting to waver. I think it's just sheer numbers. But how many have been lost? Okay, Deacon has lost 1,000 people to Gobbo King's 100. Okay, so he's for every one he's losing, he's killing 10 skinks. You got the Cold Source Opal out there chasing these down. The Harpies and that all breaking. In comes One Eye there. I always want to call him Old One Eye because I play his Tyrannage and that's one of the special units. But he is just the One Eye. Moving in there. Centaurs mopping this up now, guys. It is. Oh, and the Enfeebling foe's been dropped so they can just finish them off. But you can see the skinks will start rallying. The Ungor Raiders doing some nice bit of damage. But all this range as well is going to be very painful. He's just going to back off there, One Eye. The Monitors of Great Weapons will cut that Source of Blood up quite nicely. We've got more Monitors rallying, so they'll get involved. You know Gobbo King won't leave them behind. We also have another Mercemar being dropped on the Temple Guard to finish them off. And this Chariot's having a great time. I mean, how many kills has he got? 128 on his own. It's slowly going in his favour now. As you can see, another like 400's been killed in the meantime. Remember, guys, do remember to donate to our charity, Skinks Life Matter, because after this, they're going to need all the money they can get. With them, yep, they're trying to get around, but it's just a matter of the Beastmen just taking out the closest Finn. Source of Blood being mugged by the two units there, but we do have some Skinks coming in, because Skinks against these guys will do very well eventually. Keep it up, guys. You're representing the underdog. So, but they are making him waver, which is good. But if he can take him out, that will finish them off. I see the Monitors here being swamped. Look at all these javelins. And this is what's going to make this army so damn... Oh, and these are the blowpipes. I apologise. The skirmishes of their poisonous blowpipes going to cause a lot of damage. And this is what Gobbo King's got to do, is try and keep everything in the fight. Otherwise, yeah, as you can see, they're broken. And these Temple Guard and that will just run them down. Over here, we do have the forces here trying to... Yep, Skinks trying to get the Uncle Raiders, so Gobbo King has chased them off. More guys rallying. They're going to get behind these Besticles, which is not good. The Monitors are struggling, but there's one group left doing quite well, and it's... The Source of Blood's done a runner. It's like, you know, defend me, fight for me. You shall be rewarded in heaven. As they, get ran over. No resistance whatsoever. The Harpies are coming in to finish them off. We do have a big group here, but the Centaurs are great weapons to charge straight into Skinks. Oh no, straight in the middle there. Oh dear, this is going to be messy. But the Besticles here are being beaten, but One Eye is probably quite happy just fighting through them, to be honest. He'll just smash through him with his Pimpmobile there, having a good time there. I mean, how many kills has this chariot got now? 174. How many units are left? There's 893, but there's only 300. But the numbers have gone from 5 to 1, I believe it was, to 3 to 1. But these guys are getting tired now. They're exhausted. I mean, they've been cutting little lizards up all day. I mean, could you imagine what your arm would be like? Very tired. As you can see there, Monitors are trying to get the Source of Blood, but I think there's just going to be too many bodies getting in the way. Yeah, there we go. They've now started to shake. They're pulling them back. But these... Oh, we've got Temple Guard in here. That is something to be aware of. Amongst all these Skinks, you do have these elite Temple Guard. That's going to cause a lot of problem. Looks like the Lizardmen are trying to form a centre line here, blob, so they can fire on. And it looks like it's going quite well. Oh, another most famous Visma, or whatever you call it. Molokovs and this. That thing, yeah. In comes the Brave Shaman of Shadows, got to take them out. Uncle Raiders cutting down these Temple Guard while they run backwards. But it's not looking that great for the Beastmen all of a sudden. There's only 200 of them compared to their 800 Lizardmen. In comes Womo, though. He's got to try and take the Source of Blood out. Can he actually get a hit, though? That's an important thing. If he can take that out... Yeah, look, he's done a waver. How much health has he got left? 800. So he could take that out. That's a lot of shots being fired, but a lot of them miss it. Because he's in a lower ditch and he's only one unit. Taking a lot of damage. Can he take the Source? Because if the Blood goes, the Skinks will probably soon follow. There's 3 minutes left to go. Oh, and the Sentinels are doing a valiant charge in, trying to get the one... Oh, what a mess, guys. Let's not forget that nearly 2,000 lizards have currently died on this battle. How much health has he got there? 400. That is not much. But look, these guys are coming back in loads of ammunition, so they should be able to finish them off. The Besticle Herd's going through there. Where's the chariot gone? Oh, he's going over there. I mean, look how much health this guy's got. 3,000 health left. We've got Besticles in that over here, clearing this bit up. What, the Blood has broken, so hopefully that will cause the... Oh, it looks like we do have a loss. Lizardmen are starting to waver and break at this point. But can they actually... Oh, those guys are firing because they are only wavering. Is there anything else to come in? And I just noticed what a lovely building they've got here. Never noticed that. Moving on. These guys, the Besticle Herd and the Grey Shim in the Shadows, is taking on the Scorncar Herd here. The Ungle Raiders are getting some good rear shots into here. We've got the Besticle Herd and Centacle Monitors there, cutting them up. And of course, Kazak the One-Eye is having a great time in his chariot. He needs to keep that momentum up though. If he can keep moving, he will do so much damage. He's got Scourge and Deadly Onslaught going on him as well. So he's probably going to... Oh, look at them all starting to break now. And yeah, it's now 200 to 550 lizards. And remember, most of them are just skinks. I don't know where the Source Blood's gone. Is he back? Is he? He's there. He's doing a... I think he came back and ran off again. Got the Temple Guard though, and these guys will be difficult. This is the one Gobbo King's got to be careful. If he's overconfident, in he goes, taking out, pretty much just charging at any skink units that's left. The Ungle Raiders firing very wisely into the Temple Guard, try and get as many as we can without actually taking any losses. But he's just got to charge in anyway because their leadership's quite low. Look straight through the flank there. Doing so much damage. I mean, he's still got just under 3,000 health left. He's very confident. Besticle Herd, Grey Shaman. Oh, and the Sentinels into the rear. This could be it. This could be what breaks the Lizardmen's back. The Beastmen that broke the Lizard's back. That's not quite right, but we'll go with it. And we've got the Monitors as well, and the Besticles there. And look at this, and Ungle Raiders. I think it is just needs Temple Guard left. It's not looking good for Deacon of his Lizardmen. It is now 2-1, the odds. Off goes the chariot. The Monitors are moving as well. We do have Skink coming back, but what's great is this guy can just run in, break them, and then carry on. He's getting so many kills, guys. So many. It's amazing. That old blood is not coming back. Oh, no, he is. He's just out of waver. But there's only 20 seconds left, guys. There's only 100 Beastmen left, and I think a lot of that is that Ungle unit. But I don't think it matters. There's this pink wagon going around, running everybody over. Yeah, here we go. Army losses are taking place, and the Lizards are run from the field, even though they're starting to waver. What a ridiculous final game for this tournament of the group stage. And thank you very much for that, Gobbo King and Deacon. Much appreciated. So if we have a look, 325 kills. Wow, that is insane. Then we've got Grey Shaman in the Shadows with 50. The Besticle Herds 147, 250, and 140. The Ungle Raiders 102. The Sentinels 257 and 133. Even the Chaos Warhounds 44, 38. Then the Harpies have said, oh my. The Monitors with 302 and 152 guys. Oh, if you wanted blood in this tournament, you just got it. I've never seen a game where a couple of units have got well over 300 and many of the others got between 100 to 200. That is an insane amount. And then we have a look on this side. So, Source Blood got 10. The Skin Code, 0, 28, 3, 23, and 65. Oh, that's impressive. Temple Guard, as expected, a bit better. 43, 56, 81, 94. And the Skink Javelins, 32, 19, 10, 24, 8. And then the Skirmishers, 13, 9, 8, 4, and 3. These guys are probably having a nap now after that game. That was just nuts. So well played, Gobbo King, for taking this on. This is insane. And Deacon, what is this? I love it, but what is it? We don't know. So let's move on to the table to see who made it to the final round. Here we are, guys. Group B. All the games have been played. Everyone's played 6 games. So at the top, leading the way. Well, actually tied top is the Gobbo King and DahvPlays. But I just want to double check who did win between Gobbo and Dav. I think it was one of the first games, wasn't it? Yeah, it was in fact the first game. So yes, Gobbo King will be at the top because he beat Dav. But again, they're both through. 5 wins out of their 6 games. John Torn is next with 4 games, 2 lost. Then Loremaster of Sotek has got 3 wins, 3 losses, just enough to get in. Because just below him, you've got Zardar, who had 2 wins, 4 losses. And at the bottom, we've got Skabs Gaming and DeaconTW with only 1 win out of their 6 games. But still better than Shadow Online Gaming. Let's not forget that. They got to win. That's important. So there we go, guys. That is your final 4. The Gobbo King, DahvPlays, John Torn, Loremaster of Sotek. There was no way that America bribed me for this. Maybe. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. This has been an absolutely amazing experience. Of course, now, next, we've got to organise the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and things like that. That is going to be a little bit delayed because with the time zones and the players, it's going to be a bit more scattered than this. It was a lot easier to organise this and get this going. Now we've got to go in. The quarterfinals took a little bit longer to set up. I mean, I know one of the players has left the country and gone somewhere else for a while. I don't know how long that's going to be. So it's got to be a bit more spaced out. But the channel will go back to more normal stuff. So it's going to have a lot more campaigns and series that I'd started beforehand. We're going to get back into. And some new stuff as well to mix it up. So there's all that to look forward to. So if you've been enjoying this, do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below. I'll try and reply to all the comments I can, even if it's just I love that comment or like that comment, because I've got so much great feedback, guys. And yeah, my subs have absolutely jumped through the roof as well, which is fantastic, making our way up to 500 subs now, guys. If we can get to that mark by the end of this tournament, I'll be very, very happy. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time for the quarterfinals. Till then, take care.